Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am gonna continue talking about League of Legends contents because I have been getting decent amount of views. Nothing compared to like huge streamers, but I am a sort of new creator of League of Legends. So I'm gonna continue making League of Legends content. So please subscribe if you want to hear more League content. So basically I'm gonna keep this momentum going. So basically there has been quite a bit of news going on with the League of Legends community, and I'm just so fucking happy that like so much fucking news is going on, because I've always said that like every time something happens in the League of Legends that I'm interested in, then I'll talk about it. So I was gonna make two separate videos, but I feel like I'm just gonna talk about all the League of Legends news going on right now in one video. So the first news that I'm going to talk about is Dantes from Twitch, because this dude has been going through it for the past fucking week. If you see like his Twitch channel, who he streams on like every single fucking day, which I didn't know, he has been like just looking miserable and sad. And apparently like 4 days ago, he first of all, he streams like fucking 8 to 16 hours a day, and he's been doing that ever since like the season started. It's fucking crazy. Like, I know a lot of people do that, actually, not just him, because they want to like grind on League and hit like Plat and Challenger and shit like that. And by the way, shout out to QPick from Twitch as well. He's on Twitch as well. He was the first person to hit ranked or some type of Challenger rank or something on the North American server, and he's like an openly gay twink like me. So just shout out to QPick. And I also covered QPick in the Dantes tournament that I'm actually talking about, literally, and he won the fucking Dantes tournament, and he was like, I was cheering him on. So I'm telling you, the universe is always in my favor, bitch. Subscribe if you want to make your dreams come true just like me. So literally, like forever, because literally, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. If you want to fucking subscribe, but literally, so yeah, anyways, Dantes, he has been streaming like League of Legends for a long ass fucking time, like 8 to 16 hours a day for the past like fucking 3 weeks. But literally, a lot of people do it as well. Like, there's this girl named Mary Maybe off of Twitch. Sorry that I will be talking about Dantes, but like literally, I'm just, because I go on Twitch a lot to watch streamers play League of Legends and see how their gameplay is and shit like that, and that's what's so fun about Twitch in general. And the reason why I go on, because I love League and I like to see how people play and what they do in like tough situations and like League games and stuff like that. But there's this one girl, she's super fucking pretty. Her name is Mary Maybe. She's like super fucking skinny, and she's like Latino/white, and she just has like this feisty attitude, and I just love it because I'm all about feminism. And this girl literally fucking streams like fucking 17 hours a day as well. So I'm just saying that like it's not just Dantes who like streams like fucking 16 hours a day. Like, goddamn, like there's so many others. And what's it called, Blur, that Asian dude that's really popular on Twitch, I don't really care for him because I just feel like he's weird and cringe and douchey, and I don't care if he gets his viewers attacking me. That's just my fucking opinion. But literally, he streams like fucking 16 hours a day as well. So there's a lot of fucking people that do it, not just Dantes. But literally, like, I could never do that. Like, I love League of Legends, but I play like at least one game a day. I don't play fucking 20 games a day. Like, I have a fucking job, I have a fucking life, and I'm not like shitting on them, being like they don't have lives or anything like that. Like, I'm just saying that like, I have bills to pay. And anyways, that being fucking said, Dantes, he fucking am I talking too loud? Because like sometimes when I listen back to my videos that I watch, my voice sounds normal, but like when I'm talking out loud, I feel like I'm talking out loud. It's weird. My mind is fucking crazy. But anyways, and also I live in like a bachelor studio apartment, and my walls, like, I'm really close with my neighbors, so I don't really want them to hear if I'm talking too loud. And it's literally like fucking 6:30 a.m. right now as I'm making this video. I just woke up, and I'm so fucking happy that I woke up because I get to exercise, because once you wake up and exercise, you have the whole day to exercise. So yeah, before I have to go to work later on today, I have to fucking exercise like after I edit these videos and upload it on YouTube. So, like I said, I have a fucking real life, that being like, and I have a fucking job. So that being fucking end up like a really good part-time job too. So that being fucking said, Dante's situation is fucking crazy because like he was talking about his fucking Brazil trip. Like he did, I think it's been like probably half a year now, 7 months ago maybe. And I'm gonna drink some fucking water. Hold on, my voice is like, okay, that's better. So, fuck man, like I'm really fucking happy that he actually talked about the situation. And not many people are talking about this right now, but you know, I have been covering I actually watched his stream and a bunch of other streams when he went to Brazil with a bunch of like other Twitch streamers. And so for him to talk about how it made him feel is really good for me because I actually have been like keeping track with that whole fucking trip. So, and I like the whole like Tarzan drama that came after the trip, which literally one of the biggest like Twitch dramas in a long time between the League of Legends community. And I wanted to cover it, and I knew I would have gotten like lots of views if I were to cover it. It's just like my mental health at the time, like I said, that was like 7 months ago. I remember just taking a break from YouTube because like I feel like mental health is everything. And if you don't have your mental health together, you cannot move forward with life. Or you're gonna fucking dig your own grave basically. And hell no am I gonna dig my own grave. I'd rather work on my mental health, be sober. A lot of people take like fucking alcohol or like Percocets or like controlled substances drugs, and I'm not like that because I feel like it's like rehab. Like fucking just be sober. Like those type of drugs that are controlled substances like Percocets, they're like painkillers and shit like that. I'm not sure what they are because I've never taken them before, but they're highly addictive. And those are the people who are addicted to those drugs end up like becoming homeless on the streets, you know, like crackheads and shit like that. It's like basically the same substance as like cocaine or crack or like ecstasy. All those fucking hard drugs is what controlled substances are. So if you take them, you're gonna just be addicted to them, and there's no way that like you can take them every single day because first of all, you need a prescription to get them, and your doctor, no doctor in the world is gonna give you a lifetime prescription of fucking Percocets, you know? So you're gonna become addicted to them. When then you run out, you're gonna act like you're gonna, like I said, dig your own fucking grave. And that's why I said just be fucking sober, you know? Like there's no, people have this stigma where like being sober is like bad. And I'm like, how is being sober bad? You're literally maintaining a work life balance, exercise balance, and you're gonna get used to it. Like being sober is like all about like getting used to being sober so that you can carry on with life, you know? Like if it weren't for me being sober, I wouldn't have lost fucking 50 pounds because I've lost 50 pounds since last year of January. I've been exercising so fucking much, and I do it all sober. I don't take any fucking drugs to exercise. I don't even know if there's such a thing. You know what? But I've heard stories and then people like steroids and shit like that. And people always hear stories where guys who take steroids to work out, they end up like crashing downhill when they run out of steroids. And like, whoa, just be fucking sober so you don't have to fucking crash out, you know what I mean? So that's the same thing with like controlled substances drugs like Percocet, anything like that. So that being said, just fucking stay sober. And my mental health was everything at that moment, so I had to just literally focus on my mental health and be sober. And or I was always sober, but you know what I mean? Like whenever you get like, just because I got a lot of hateful comments from like fucking homophobes and shit like that, and it didn't really affect me, but I had to take a couple like a month break or so at that time, and I'm better now, you know what I mean? So just be fucking sober and carry on with life. And it's not just like fucking homophobes, it's like I just, you know, I have a part-time job, like some shit went down in my real life as well. So like I said, I can't go on the internet every single day, and if you need a fucking break, take a fucking break, you know what I mean? There's a lot of YouTubers who do that as well. They take breaks, then they continue on with life. So it's not just me. So anyways, stay fucking sober, kids. Don't do drugs. That being fucking said, be like me. So I'm gonna fucking talk about his stream that he just like did on Twitch. I think it was on Twitch, I'm not sure, but a shout out to the YouTube channel that I'm mentioning now called, I forgot his name, DRX Clips or something like that. I don't know, you'll see. But this dude is fucking awesome. He actually subscribes to me, so I love you so much. Shout out for him for allowing me to hear about this news, because if it weren't for him, I would not have heard about this news. So that being said, he talks about Dantes, talks about fucking his mental health after the Brazil trip ended. So if you guys don't know, he went to Brazil, like I said, 6 to 7 months ago last year with like 5 other Twitch streamers, including like Detention, TF Blade, Tarzan, who else was there? Fuck, it was a long time ago. Oh yeah, Yamato death. So there's 5 people altogether, including him, and they rented like this Airbnb like house or hotel type of thing, and they literally stayed there for like 2 fucking months. And that's fucking crazy, because like when that was happening for 2 months, because they were competing in this like weird European tournament that ended up getting canceled. So they went there for no fucking reason, and they spent like, apparently he said in the stream that they spent like tens of thousands of dollars on that trip. So like a lot of fucking money for literally nothing, just to stay together and play League in a fucking Airbnb. And that to me right there is like chaos, because like, what's the point? Like, why didn't they just fucking leave after the tournament got canceled? Because the whole situation was the tournament was gonna be like probably 3 weeks long. So I get like why they would stay there for a month, but they stayed there for like 2 fucking months. I think it might have been 3 months, but they were also scrimming as well. And I just don't know why they spent there like 2 months. Like, don't they have like rent to pay at home? Like, don't they have to take care of like shit at home? Like, people go on vacation, they go for like fucking a week max, you know what I mean? They don't fucking go there for 2 months. So it's like, who is taking care of your pets at home? Who is taking care of your fucking bills at home? Who is taking care of like your fucking whatever you gotta take care of at home? Like, being away from home is like fucking, like, how are you gonna go to your job? You know what I mean? So that part I did not understand. I guess they have no jobs, but literally fucking what was I gonna say? Like, they ended up, like I said, staying there for 2 months, and then at the end of the trip, since the tournament got canceled, Dantes, he wanted to make his own tournament, and I think that happened. I'm not sure if his tournament was a success or not, or like, because I didn't hear like any winners of the tournament. So maybe he did do his tournament, but apparently the trip was just like really, really messy, because literally he said that, because like the whole Tarzan airport incident with Dante's trashy like Karen ugly ass e-girlfriend that he brought on the trip with him, which was so fucking stupid. Like, why would you bring her on the trip? This is supposed to be like professional work trip for like the League of Legends Twitch streamers. Why do you bring this fucking self-entitled like Karen ass ugly ass fat white bitch who's like only fucking 22 years old, thinking that she can do anything that she wants? Like, it's so weird. And I agree with Tarzan, because Tarzan did not understand why she was there as well. And when this whole fucking incident happened, like fucking Tarzan versus Dantes, I'm not going to repeat what happened, because you know everybody knows what happened, but literally people, like the whole internet was basically against Tarzan. And I'm like thinking, why are you against fucking Tarzan? Tarzan like knew what the fuck he was talking about. Dantes is the disgusting dirtbag, trashy, like human sex trafficking piece of shit, like asshole. Because first of all, if you guys don't know what like e-girls are, like they're basically the same thing as like prostitutes, and everybody knows like prostitutes is like human sex trafficking. And Dantes is into that shit because he's a fucking disgusting weirdo, which is weird because like Dantes is a good looking young guy. There's so many girls his age that would love to be with him, that are like that he could meet off of like Tinder, like normal fucking girls. Why the fuck does he want like a trashy Karen e-girl who has been with like the most disgusting fat ass like Asian guys like Panzer Dragons and shit like that? Like, and on top of that, he's paying her and giving her money, and it's like, you're fucking disgusting. Like, he supports human sex trafficking, and he's like the next Jeffrey Epstein type of shit. And Dantes is fucking disgusting, and I want to like drop kick him and drop kick his parents for fucking raising him to be like that. So fuck you for supporting human sex trafficking. I'm all about fighting against that shit, and therefore I'm going to, everybody who fucking knows me knows this, okay? It's not just like straight guys that do human sex trafficking. There's a lot of like gay guys like Jeffree Star who supports like human sex trafficking as well, who like, because Jeffree Star is like a fucking 40-year-old like gay dude who like hires like 19-year-old like straight guys that are like escorts and shit like that to like suck their dicks, and he pays them, and it's fucking disgusting. So of course like Dantes and his fans are gonna be like, oh, this gay guy just hates straight dudes. No, bitch, I fucking hate anybody who supports human trafficking. Not sure, you fucking troll. But anyways, so Dantes literally is a fucking piece of shit, and he was being unprofessional, and Tarzan exactly feels the way that I felt. Like, he was saying basically everything that I'm saying, and I just like fucking am so pissed off at because when this fucking drama was happening, like so many people were, this was like, Dantes was actually trending on fucking Twitter literally when this happened, like he was number 2 in Canada and everybody was talking about it. And they were all basically supporting Dantes over Tarzan, and they were saying Tarzan was being a bully when he really wasn't. Tarzan was actually being fucking honest. So fuck you to all the people who agreed with Dantes, because you guys, like, time does like reveal truth, and you guys will see that, you know, Tarzan was actually right in this whole situation. And lo and behold, he actually fucking ended up breaking up with his fucking, that girl that ruined everything, Dantes. Like, he wasn't like, because he made it seem like that was going to be his long-term girlfriend, like he does with every other girl he dates, but he ended up breaking up with her, and he's just fucking dirtbag. And yeah, so basically, like, like I said, he's the type of people that digs his own grave, Dantes. So thank God for fucking karma. And literally, that's basically it. And he, like, that happened 7 months ago. And Dantes finally decided to speak up about it ever since he called Tarzan out. And that was, like, it was just, I don't know, like, they're both Canadian people. So, you know, this also is why I'm interested in this, because I'm Canadian as well. So, like, it's not like just like random streamers in America that are popular on Twitch. It's just like I have a connection because I'm Canadian as well. You know what I mean? So the fact that, like, they're making Canadian people look bad, like, chill the fuck out, like, fucking Dantes and fucking Tarzan, because, like, Canada is supposed to be a peaceful place. You guys know I was born and raised here just like you guys were. So, like, you guys know, like, we just want, like, peace. You know, Canada is known to be like the second most peaceful country in the world. So, like, why are you, like, embarrassing our fucking nation? But anyways, by the way, Cat Evolved from fucking Twitch, I do not believe this dude is fucking from Canada as well, because he's really, really popular, like, on YouTube and on Twitch. And he's like this, like, 21-year-old, like, white dude who plays Katarina mostly, but he calls himself a femboy. I don't know. He's like, I don't know what to think about him, but literally, he gives, like, American boy vibes. I don't know what it is, but I always thought he was from America, like Pennsylvania or some shit like that. But apparently he's from fucking Canada. I could be wrong, because I did see somewhere that he is Canadian, and I'm, like, thinking in my head, like, okay, that's fucking shocking. I would have never fucking thought that, but okay, work. So literally, and he doesn't involve himself in any drama. So literally, there are, like, good fucking Canadian people out there. Chill. But to all the haters out there. But anyways, so Dantes was talking about this in his stream, and he was saying how his fucking mental health was fucking crazy, and he will never ever host another League of Legends tournament again, or he'll never ever put himself in a situation ever again, because and I do understand how it would affect his mental health, because literally for him to be there for 2 months for literally nothing, the tournament got fucking canceled. It's just a waste of time, you know, and you're surrounded yourself with, like, 4 Twitch streamers who all have big personalities. Like, you guys know TF Blade. Like, this dude, he's known to fucking rage. And so just imagine being in a room or, like, in a small, like, house, because an Airbnb is a house. I'm not sure if they stayed in, like, a hotel Airbnb type of shit, or, like, a condo type of shit, or if they stayed in, like, an actual house, which is an Airbnb, because they never ever showed their location, which I understand because there's privacy issues. But I wanted to know, because, like, apparently he mentions that there were a lot of people, like, coming there to party, and they were just using him, and basically when Dantes asked them to be a part of his tournament or to help him create the tournament, they just, like, shitted on him, and they're like, no, fuck you, bye, we're just using you for your house for a party. Shit, like you guys can watch his fucking stream yourself. He explains everything, because the stream itself is literally, like, fucking 20 minutes long or so, and I'm not gonna, like, do a live reaction every single fucking time he says something, so I'm just gonna give the key points that he talks about. So basically, he said that was the worst time of his life, and literally he regrets doing it, and it's just he was going through so much, like, horrible shit. Like, I don't know, he was just portraying himself that he wanted to, like, fucking kill himself, because, like, well, not really, but you know what I mean. Like, he just, you know how, like, when you're fucking miserable and you go through, like, a traumatic experience, like, there's a term, like, oh, just let me fucking kill myself. Like, that's how he was feeling, type of shit. I'm not saying he wanted to kill himself, so don't fucking quote me on that. I'm just giving you an example of how he felt, if that makes sense. So literally, he was just fucking miserable, and he just, like, was fucking just miserable. He was just explaining how miserable it was and how that affected him, like, so bad, and that he's never ever going to do a League of Legends tournament again, like I said, and just a bunch of other shit. Like, he just regretted it, basically. So that being said, I think that's all I'm gonna talk about with Dantes, and I don't feel sorry for Dantes at all. As much as he puts on this puppy dog face where he wants to like make himself seem sad and that, you know, he's not in a good place right now. It's like, bro, it's called karma. You've done so much horrible shit with your fame. And the thing about Dantes is I'm not the only person who dislikes him, because I remember like when he first came out on the league scene, he was like a troll, and so many people like Ivane, who is also a League of Legends Twitch streamer, she's a part of Offline TV, and a bunch of her friends, even Disguised Toast. You guys, everybody knows who Disguised Toast is. They all like shitted on Dantes, you know, when he first came on the scene, because he was like this troll douchey guy. And I have to say, like, I'm not the only one person who thinks he's a douchebag. And also, he was mentioning that a lot of fans were coming after him, saying that he has like this white straight male savior complex, and they were accusing him of being racist and shit like that. And he was saying that that's not him at all, and that made him feel miserable. But it's like, bro, like, the proof is in the fucking pudding. What, like, I do see where the fans are coming from, where he does have like that white male savior, better than everybody else, thinks that he can do anything he wants, like, type of complex type of shit. Like, so the fans aren't lying, you know. Stop trying to like twist the narrative, Dantes. Like, you were just telling the truth. That really is you. So basically, like, he pretends that he's fucking gay. Like, his voice is like, he talks like me. You know what I mean? I'm an openly gay guy, so obviously I'm gonna have like a gay sound, like a gay lisp. That's just how gay guys talk, and there's nothing wrong with that. And this dude talks like he's gay, but he's really not. He's clearly straight. But the only reason why he talks like he's gay is because he wants to make people seem like he's friendly. Because, you know, like, gay guys have this stigma where they're super friendly. That's what he wants to have within himself. So when people see him, like, he's a manipulator, he's a brainwasher, if that makes sense. Like, fucking, I study psychology, I know what the fuck is up. So anyways, like, who the fuck raised him? Seriously. But anyways, that being said, that's all I'm going to say about Dantes, and I'm going to move on to the next subject. I said what I said. I don't regret anything, but literally, I'm going to drink some water and move on to the next League of Legends content, because like I said in the beginning of this video, there's like so much fucking news going on, so give me one sec. Shit, I almost spilled fucking water. Hold on. Where the fuck is my straw? Okay, so, basically, I have to cough. Okay, so there's two more subjects that I'm going to talk about. I'm not sure which subject I'm going to talk about first. I'm just going to fucking wing it. So the League of Legends North American like server region is starting their esports like this coming Saturday. And there's been a lot of like hype about it on YouTube. So I'm going to be talking about that really fast. So if you guys like are into my League of Legends content and have been watching me for a while, you guys know that I've never really covered like League of Legends professional tournaments before. Last year, Worlds was my first tournament that I've ever covered, and everybody knows that's a part of Riot Games, like an official tournament, and I got like thousands of views. So like, this is a dream come true for me, because I've been playing League of Legends for like over 7 years, and I've always wanted to talk about League of Legends on YouTube, and the fact that I'm getting to do it now literally is a dream come true. So I just want to say thank you, universe. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you everybody who subscribes to me. Please share my channel, so like we can make the fucking League of Legends community shine even more. So literally, and I can get my name out there, because it make my dreams come true. So please subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe, and tell everybody that you know about my YouTube channel. That would be great. It's getting a lot of fucking viewers, you know. So anyways, fucking the LTA, that's what it's called, is basically the American version of like the LCK or the LEC, because you guys know the LCK is like Korea's like region of League of Legends, and then the LEC is like Europeans regions of League of Legends. So the LTA is the American region of League of Legends, and these regions like have like a bunch of teams on them, and they host competitions to compete to see who goes to Worlds and other tournaments like MSI. So basically, I've never talked about the LTA before, and whenever I think about LTA, I think of like GTA, like Grand Theft Auto from the video game. I don't fucking know why, because it sounds similar, but anyways, so yeah, they started off their season like 3 days ago, and I was fucking shocked as fuck, because like when I first went on the LCK like YouTube channel, I was expecting it to be like, the LCK or like the LEC where they get like millions and millions of viewers and hundreds of thousands of viewers. But bitch, the LTA literally has like only like 20,000 videos or 20,000 views per video, like it's nothing compared to the LCK or the fucking LEC. And it's crazy because like you think like when it comes to not League of Legends news, just like regular world news, America is always like the most popular place in the world. Like when people think what is the most popular place in the world, like what is the most popular country in the world, people are going to say America. And apparently when it comes to League of Legends, America is not popular at all. It's fucking Korea that's popular, and it's fucking Europeans that is fucking Europe that's popular. Like, because they get like the LEC and the LCK literally get like 90% more viewers than the LCK does. Like I said, like 20,000 views per fucking video, 50,000 views per video for the LCK YouTube channel. But like fucking compare that with Korea, like LCK, they get like fucking 700,000 views, per video. So, and that fucking LEC that gets like millions of views per video. It's just like, and it's weird because like the American society in general, they always think that they're better than everybody else. Trust me, I'm from Canada, I'm North American, so I'm basically the same as American people. So don't think of me as like, oh, like this guy from like fucking, let's say a foreign country, like fucking Africa or something. Like, and when he's making fun of America, he must be like some poor African person. You know what I mean? That's how American people think. And I'm like, bro, you guys are fucking cocky as fuck. And so, and I've always been different. Like, I've never really agreed with the American culture, if I'm going to be honest with you. But anyways, so they hosted their first ever like League of Legends stream of the year on Twitch and on YouTube. And it only got like fucking, like I said, like 50,000 views. But, since I am North American, I'm from Canada, there's a lot of like people from America and Canada talking about this. And I do live here, so this is a part of my community, so I am going to be talking about it. So basically, I don't even know how the fucking format works because like when they were like, I really hate Captain Flowers. I think he is a horrible person. I think he's like homophobic, and he literally like does not know how to explain shit well, and he just gives me icky vibes. But literally when he was trying to explain, because he's like one of the casters. So when he was trying to explain like how the rules worked, I did not understand anything at all. It's not like Shox or Lore who literally explains everything perfectly. Like it's weird, it's fucking weird. Even like the other dude, Jet, is that his name? Like he's a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but like he does not know how to explain shit either. So when they were explaining how the format works, I was like, yeah, I don't understand this, but I'm gonna continue watching, see what happens. So I did watch the whole stream. The stream was literally like only an hour, 50 minutes long. And apparently what happened was they were put into like 5 different categories. Like each team had a captain, and then they had to like battle each other with like Kobe and the other bald head caster dude. And I don't know what the point of that was. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened at all during this stream. It was messy as fuck, and they were just like shit talking each other, and it was really, really unprofessional, like. But I will say, like, there was this one gay dude who shocked the shit out of me because, like, League of Legends is mostly filled with, like, straight guys who play. So one of the team captains for their team, he had, like, that long hair and with glasses on. I thought he was straight, but as soon as I heard him talk, I realized that he was gay. And that he just made me so happy because, like I said, I'm gay, and I'm, like, one of the only gay people that talk about League of Legends. So, and that gets like thousands of views, and my channel is fucking growing. So, it's good to see another fellow gay guy in the League of Legends community. But literally, besides that, like there was no big thing going on. What happened was Kobe was like the head coach of a team, and the other bald dude was like the head coach of their team, and they had to battle each other out. I don't know what the purpose was, why they did that. Because Captain Flowers did not do a good job fucking explaining anything. So basically, Kobe's team ended up winning, and then Kobe, I swear to God, he was like drunk because he was like just like going crazy and just like hooting and hollering and just like acting like mess, and it was cringe. I'm sorry, but literally, like after that, they did this they did the fucking draw show where they actually talked about like which teams were going to be competing with each other. So again, what was the whole fucking point of like the fucking like, because it took like fucking 2 hours long, it seems, their whole fucking match. And like, it was just weird. I didn't know like how the fucking format works, but it was just weird. Like, was that even necessary to do that in the first place? Why didn't you just get to the draw and get it over with? You know, like holy shit. But so yeah, like that that format is different than the LCK and LAC. So don't hate on me because I'm used to watching the LAC and LCK. So when I see like fucking America's version of it and how they do things, I'm like, well, this is like unprofessional and weird. But anyways, yeah. So basically they draw whatever, and the fucking teams got to see who they were playing against fucking finally. And then basically it's going to start on Saturday. So it's like currently Wednesday now. So it's going to start either Saturday or Sunday, January 25th, I believe. So yeah, I don't know if, I mean, I'm going to cover it for sure, like the first day at least, to see how the format works. But yeah, so the teammates like Cloud9 and fucking 100 Thieves and shit like that, and a bunch of other teams that I'm not really sure of. I'm just saying the ones that are like the most popular, Cloud9 and 100 Thieves. They still have the same roster. And basically, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. They like when the team members were like standing next to each other and just like drawing from the ball thing to see who we're competing against, they were literally just shit talking each other. I'm like, bro, like this is unprofessional. Like keep it like European people, they don't shit talk each other. They just keep it classy. And then when it comes to gameplay, that's when like the action starts. Like why the fuck do you have to shit talk each other like when you're drawing the fucking games? Like it's just so unprofessional, you know? And literally, so yeah, I will be covering it on Saturday. This is like what I know of how the fucking format works. I did watch the whole thing. Don't think I'm being lazy because I literally did watch the whole thing, and it was fucking, like I said, Captain Flowers and Jet did not know how to explain shit at all. I'm sorry, they're just unprofessional and weird, and they're cocky, and I don't like it. You know, they give off of like that fucking cocky American straight dude vibe where they think that they can do anything they want and they don't know how to, kind of like Dantes, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, it was just weird and unprofessional. I prefer LEC guys. Sorry, it's just they can explain things better. So basically that is all that's being said about the LTA. I'm going to be covering it on Saturday, so don't even worry. Like if that's it for now, like because this, like I said, this is my first time watching it, so I really don't know what I'm doing. Don't be a fucking Karen and judge how I make my videos. And that being fucking said, the last topic that I'm going to be talking about is the really, really popular Twitch streamers MOISTCR1TIKAL and Ludwig, because when I was watching this Travis Bryant guy on YouTube, he's like this really cool long hair, like middle-aged guy. I think he's American, but he's not cringe at all. He's actually really fucking cool. He knows how to explain things properly. He has his own like broadcast on YouTube, so I was watching like the whole thing, and basically him and the Canadian guy, I think his name is, he's the guy that was in Worlds. I forgot, Raz, R-A-Z, is that his name? Yeah, I think that's his name, Raz. So he had Raz on his broadcast, and they were just like mentioning like the LTA news and shit like that. And they mentioned that Ludwig and MOISTCR1TIKAL, they apparently joined this company, Shopify or something like that, which is like a part of the LTA like region of like in League of Legends, like the esports. They apparently joined to create like a team or something like that. I'm not even sure how it works, but they joined this Shopify League company where they're going to be a part of esports as well. So I'm not sure exactly like what they're actually going to be a part of, but they're millionaires. Like they're one of the most popular like Twitch streamers of all time. So they get like hundreds and millions of views. And I really love MOISTCR1TIKAL. Like I've been watching him not for too long, but like probably for 5 months now. Like I don't watch him on a daily basis, but I do find his content really, really cool. He's a really, really friendly, like LGBT friendly dude. He supports trans people's rights. Like he's not like Tyler One or Michaela or like some fucking rat ass Twitch straight person streamer that hates like the LGBT community. You know what I mean? So MOISTCR1TIKAL is really fucking cool. And the fact that he used to play League of Legends like 7 years ago, but then he stopped. but then like he got back into it now, so it's really really cool to see him like be a part of the community as well. And then also Ludwig, who I fucking hate. I already made videos about him. If you guys want to know how I feel, just go search my YouTube channel and search Ludwig, and you'll see how I feel about him. But anyways, like this guy, I just want him out of the League of Legends community. He's a leech and he's disgusting, and he like also supports human sex trafficking as well, because he went to Japan with like this random guy, and he like gave like money to like disgusting like trashy bar hookers that were in Japan. And like he has a fucking fiance, like Cutie Pie Cinderella, who everybody knows and is a fucking sweetheart. And the fact that he's like cheating on her with trashy like bar hookers from Japan and giving them money, like it's just disgusting. Like I don't know why Cutie Pie Cinderella is like fucking still with him, because she probably seen that happen, and yet she like acts like she's like, you know, Miss Teresa, like Mother Teresa, Miss fucking perfect little sunshine. Because y'all know, like if you guys watch Cutie Pie Cinderella, she's always hosting like Twitch tournaments. Like she is like a really she's a feminist. Like she, you know, she portrays herself as like, you know, she's a goody two shoe type of thing. But like she's dating a guy who's like cheating on her with like disgusting like bar hookers in Japan and supporting like human trafficking and shit like that, and yet she like is acting like she's Mother Teresa. Like, why don't you fucking break up with Ludwig? Like, why are you acting like you're Mother Teresa? You know what I mean? Cutie Pie Cinderella is fucking weird. So, I mean, I guess, like, thank you to Ludwig for exposing Cutie Pie Cinderella, because she portrays herself to be, like, this friendly girl, like I said, but she's really not, because, like, she supports your human treating on her with, like, fucking disgusting bar trashy hookers in fucking Japan, and she supports like human sex trafficking and human trafficking in general, and that's fucking disgusting, and that's, like, slavery. Like, you know, like black slaves back in the day, it's like the same thing as that, and she's like supporting that, and she's trying to pretend like she's like Mother Teresa. So fuck you, Cutie Pie Cinderella, you're fucking weird. And that being fucking said, like that's this whole situation. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about League of Legends news going on. I'm sorry that like I ranted so much, but you see, like things just connect together. You can't just like, it's like math. You gotta learn how to do math. So I'm sorry if I take a long ass time explaining shit. I'm like a really good fucking teacher. So give me 1 second as I finish this video, because I'm trying to think of what else I'm gonna be talking about. Let me drink some water. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know like what fucking MOISTCR1TIKAL and Ludwig, like what they're like. At first when I heard about the news, I thought that they were gonna be a part of a team. Like, you know how like Keijo created his own team, like Las Retornes, and they're gonna compete in tournaments, and like they're really popular Twitch streamers as well, like the Boss, Nemesis, you know, they all get like thousands of views on Twitch. So when I heard about this news, I thought that like MOISTCR1TIKAL was gonna be like the part of a team, like the coach, and then Ludwig was gonna be part of the team as well. But apparently they're just joining like a company. I don't know if they're going to be a part of a team, but they're going to be involving themselves in the LTA North America somehow. So as this news goes on, I will be covering it more and more to see what the fuck is actually going on. That's just all I know about so far. So again, this is new to me, so don't be a fucking Karen and like be like, this guy is so unprofessional, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, we all got to start somewhere. Don't be a fucking Karen. So like I said, that's all for now, and I will be covering the LTA this coming Saturday. And you know, I even though like the stream itself was like unprofessional and weird, I'm sure I will understand it more like when it first comes, like the first fucking day that it happens. I'm excited to see the matches. I'm excited to see how good the teams are, because this is my first time like actually paying attention to the teams of North America. So all I know is that 100 Thieves is apparently the best, because they ended up going to Worlds last year. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like when I was watching the LTA, this is the last thing I'm going to say, is one thing that I liked about it is that they did show like the voice comps a lot. So when, you know, the two teams are battling each other, we got to hear like a lot of their voice comps, and you know, the players interact with each other, and that's what I like. That's why I go on Twitch, and that's why like I watch Twitch people play League of Legends, because like I want to see like how their mind is when they play the game, when what is their reaction when they get into like situation where Annie just comes out of nowhere and fucking ganks you with a teddy bear, you know, just like random shit like that, when you get ulted by Nocturne and you don't know what the fuck to do. or like, you know, when you get hit on the T mushroom, just like simple interactions like that. I want to see like how they get out of situations like that. I want to see like how their gameplay is. And you know, you can't really see that when you're playing League of Legends. You know, that's just why I feel like League of Legends needs voice comps, because like it really is interesting to see how people play the game and their reactions and shit like that. So I was really happy to see the North American teams for LTA actually show voice comps, because when you watch the LCK and LEC, they never show voice comps at all. So yeah, that was interesting and that was fun to watch. But other than that, like when it comes to voice comps, it just reminded me that like 3 days ago, I was gonna make a video on YouTube talking about Marvel Rivals, because like apparently I've never played Marvel Rivals just yet, but it's really, really popular right now, you know? There's so many like people playing it, and I just feel like it's gonna be a fad. It's not gonna, because League of Legends is a permanent game, you know. Whereas like new games that become popular, like fucking what's it called, Red Dead Redemption, like, and shit like that, like they're just popular for a short amount of time. Like even Hogwarts Legacy, that was really fucking popular, you know. But then people stopped playing it after a while. It's not like a permanent game like League of Legends is. It's just like, and I feel like Marvel's Rivals is going to be the same thing. So, you know, Marvel's Rivals, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I wanted to actually see if I would like it, because it's cool. I like fantasy games. Like when I was younger, I used to play X-Men all the time, video games. So Marvel's Rivals is exactly like that. So I think I am going to play it, maybe. But it's just like, I don't want to like invest my time into a game that's just going to be temporary, you know, that's just getting a lot of attention now, but after like a few months it's gonna die down and nobody's gonna play it anymore. So I don't want to like invest my fucking time and energy into a game like that. So basically, Marvel's Rivals has voice comps, and I feel like League of Legends should like do voice comps as well, just like Marvel's Rivals, because I really feel like that will help the game out as well. And if someone is being toxic by voice, you can just mute them, you know what I mean? Like there should be like a mute option. So I just feel like that would be so much better. So that being fucking said, again, I don't know if I'm gonna be making a video about Marvel's Rivals. I don't think I am, but I will like download the game and see how it plays, I guess. And if I like it, maybe I'll fucking talk about it. But I really feel like it's not worth it. So yeah, that was actually bothering me for the past fucking like 3 weeks, basically, because you know there's been a lot of people playing it, and I'm like, well, let me see if I make a video about Marvel's Rivals. Is it gonna, like, if I upload it on YouTube, is it gonna get a lot of views? You know, like I talk about like Mortal Kombat, and that gets a lot of fucking views. My main source is League of Legends. Like that's my main game, you know. So I'm gonna obviously continue talking about League of Legends, but I don't know if like if I talk about like Marvel's Rivals or any other games, like if it's gonna pop off. Like I still have to talk about Final Fantasy VII, you know, remake, rebirth. Like I do plan to make a video about that, even though it's been like almost a year since it got released. It's just like a fucking 72-hour game, and it takes a long ass time to play it. So that's why I haven't like made a video yet, because I'm actually playing it, because it's one of the best games of all time. The main character is a fucking twink, just like me, just like fucking Ezreal. So obviously that's why I want to make a video reaction about it, but it just takes so fucking long, and I have a fucking life, you know. I have a fucking job, so basically I'm not able to play it every single fucking day, but I have been playing it a lot, and I'm almost done. So Final Fantasy VII, I will be making a reaction. It's just like, I don't know if it's worth it, because it's been out for almost a year. Basically, it came out February last year, and it's already like fucking January, almost February, like again, like this year. So if I make like my reaction to it, it's like, is it gonna get a lot of views? I don't fucking know. And it's gonna be embarrassing if I upload it and only gets like one fucking view, you know. But I still feel like I should at least try and not care, just keep going. So that being said, please don't be a fucking Karen and judge how I make my videos to all my new viewers watching. And please subscribe to me if you're interested in my personality and my content about League of Legends or anything that I talk about, and share my channel to all your friends or people that you know, so my channel could be like fucking popping off, and then that will motivate me to continue making more, because I know that people freak out whenever they don't hear from me, and I don't want to do that to people. So you guys gotta fucking subscribe and share my channel to fucking other people, to fucking let it out in the universe of fucking YouTube. So love you guys so fucking much, and we're in this together. Peace out.